sacrifice about 21 years ago.
Oh, you're new.
It should be 23 tomorrow.
Must have had a wheel close to the floor, huh?
What's that?
The wheel must have been close to the floor when you first started.
Actually, what I started with was shaping things by hand. And I often tell folks that before that I played in the mud. Now, my mom was pretty sympathetic. I never got in trouble for it. Once the clay is centered, I'll go ahead and poke my thumbs down in the middle here. Make a hole, and then I just widen out the hole, and that creates the inside of the pot.
It's so simple.
Now I use this tool. This is called a wooden rib, and I use it to compress the base of the pot. This makes it strong enough that it won't crack later on during the drying and firing process. This clay will shrink about 12 to 14%, somewhere in that vicinity. Yeah, it goes through a lot of stress with all the shrinking. This is actually a mixture of different types of clays that come from around the United States. We buy it from our clay. We have a clay supplier in Austin that we buy it from. And they buy the different raw materials and mix it together and sell it ready to use.
What the object's going to be used for? Or is it the same for everything?
Basically, we use different types of clays depending on what glaze we're going to put on them.
Okay.
We have porcelain. We use porcelain. We start at the base on the inside and start to push the clay out to make it wider.
Well, yeah. Well, if you can, that'd be great. Oh, really? Does it matter how thin or thick it is when you fire it?
Not particularly for the firing so much. You have to do certain things to the clay, but there's some pieces I've read about in history that were thin enough that you could see through them. You could see, see light.